Welcome to Sunshine Lakes. It's adjacent to Sunshine RV Resort, and you're going to love it here. There's a little path that you can take if you're going from Sunshine RV Resort to the Lakeside. Looks like somebody got a little clumsy last night. This is Sunshine Lakeside portion of the park. If you are a retail patron, you can get an RV side on either side. This is gate 3. The codes are different, so if you want to come over to Lakeside to use the amenities, make sure you ask for the gate code. We're going to show you around the Lakeside. You do have full access to both sides of the park. Looks like there's more RVs here than there are the park models. The pool on this side's a bit smaller. There doesn't seem to be as much activity going on in here. There's a hot tub over here as well, but it's been broken since we've been here. There is an outside shower to rinse off before you get into the pool. There's a building beside the pool that also has classrooms like over at Sunshine. They have meeting rooms in a building in front of the pool here. If you needed one of the meeting rooms, check with the activities office at Sunshine. The front of the building, there's a little lounge area. You'll find in the lounge area a bulletin board with all the events for Sunshine RV Park. They also have a puzzle and book area. The puzzle room and library is not as big as the other one, but if you don't want to cross over to the other park, it'll do just fine. There's still quite a nice selection of books over here. All the sites on this side are paved. However, none of them have picnic tables nor fire rings. The ones that I've checked out are full hookups, 50, 30, 20, and sewer. This is site 3124. And of course you can hear road noise. We are close to the interstate. The rec area in front of the pool has meeting rooms and a little library. Instead of going over to the mail room on Sunshine, Lakeside has a little mail kiosk right here. And if you're 1,000 Trails and just staying for 3 weeks, they will still issue a mailbox to you. There are even more game courts over here. So if you don't like the choices over that side, come over and play some games over here. If you're a bird watcher, there is a bird sanctuary here for you. And I hear there's some pretty cool birds spotted in this area. Yes, you can fish in this little lake, but check out all the birds on it. They have another building on this side that hosts a laundromat, a gym, and shower rooms. There's some nice equipment over here, but if you want a wide variety, I'd go next door. This seems to be the theme for Sunshine RV. You can enter the women's room from the inside or the outside. Here on Lakeside, they have 3 showers. One is handicapped. This shower has a flexible shower head as well as railings to help you maneuver. Watch your step. There is a lip that you have to go over to get inside the shower. I have a portable shower stool in here. Each shower has a changing room with a bench and a hook. There are 3 sinks with a large mirror, and there are 3 commodes in here. 2 standard toilets and 1 handicap accessible. There are 4 washing machines, 4 dryers, a folding table in the center, a basket to take your clothes from the washing machine to the dryer, as well as an ironing board. They have the CSC here, so you can use your phone. The washing machines here cost $2.50. The dryers are $2.25. They ask for you to go to the main laundromat if you're going to wash anything that has pet hair in it. They have designated washing machines there for that. There is a dog way station here by the lake if you're walking your dog this way. If you walk to the back of the park, you'll find some places to sit and a few butterfly gardens. Wow, this garden is loaded with beautiful monarch butterflies. Sunshine Country Club Estates sits between the RV Resort and Lakeside Resort. It's right in the middle, but it is for private residents only. Giving you a glimpse of Sunshine Estates. What makes this a little bit different is that you can purchase both the property and the homes in this area. It's a cute little gazebo here in Sunshine Estates. Sunshine States is not part of RV Sunshine in Lakeside. It is for the residents and their pets only, this particular area. The gates are open from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. in case you do have a friend out this way.
We're out here to kill the power so we can upgrade our Intellitec EMS system. Let's go inside. Where it's nice and cool because the air conditioners are on. Oops. Okay, this is our Intellitec 50 amp distribution service panel. And there we go. Now, as you've already seen, we killed the power. So all the 120 volt lines in here should be dead. But we're going to get a voltmeter and check it because you just never know, and I don't want to stick my tongue on one. So, and this is what we're going to change out today. This is the EMS controller. The remote panel is back on the center, the hallway panel. And as you can see here, these two wires are missing. They're not missing, they're right here. I've used a wire nut to tie them together as a temporary emergency fix to get the front air conditioner working. The relay, this activates a relay, turns it on. This is the power from the circuit breaker to the air conditioner. And the relay, if it turns it on, it'll allow the power to pass. If I'm pulling too much current, it'll start up top. So it'll knock out the water heater, knock out the second air conditioner, knock out the washer dryer, which by the way really isn't on here. And then the last thing to go is the front air conditioner. So it doesn't really matter because it's probably never going to get that far. That's so you can drop it there and you can monitor it real easy. So we've had air conditioning for 2 weeks, woohoo! And it's a little hot down here. And this board is 15 years old, as is everything in this coach. So we're checking for voltage between hot and ground. The meter says nothing. Okay, so we're going to replace this board here with the new one, the updated version we got from Intellitec. Should be relatively simple. Just about almost anybody could do it. Now we just pull this board out. So we're going to transfer all these wires over to this bus. Although I'm thinking we should transfer these wires to this side because this is going to be hard to get to when it's plugged in. These are relatively easy. Pull this cable off, this cable off, and then this cable off. Should be relatively easy to put them all back in. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to loosen up all the screw terminals so I don't have to do it while I'm holding it up there putting the wires in. Should make my life easier. No, I'm all about making my life easier. And you want to see a little bit of copper sticking out there. Always good to have an assistant.
Also videos.
All right, there you go. The old module is hanging here by a couple wires. New module is in. I've hooked up the 2 circuit breakers up top, and now I'm going to hook down the 2 on the bottom, and we should be good to roll. We've got our indicator lights. They're 12 volts, so not to worry. And these connections are already hooked up. When you plug that little 2-wire connector in, you get a red light and a green light. The red light goes out after a few seconds, and the green light stays on. Looks like a good spare. Well, that's what happens is this relay is toast. So this is the circuit breaker 1, relay 1.
Woohoo! Is it done?
Nope. So now we got these 2 wires, which go to the front air conditioner.
Oh, I know Fred wants that.
You probably want front air conditioner working. Check all screw tightness one last time. Okay. I think done. Hardest part is putting these screws back in. Trust me. Okay, Mary went outside to plug in the power and turn on the circuit breakers. And this is the display for the EMS. So if there's a problem, we'll see it here. Now, it's a pretty simple install. Shouldn't be a problem. There's the knock. Go ahead. And I don't know if you can hear that little tone, but we're good to go. Let's fire up some air conditioning. All right, it's time for the Sunshine Lakes Cellular Service Report. Well, right up front, we have Verizon at 75.6 megabits per second down and 21.0 megabits per second up. Amazing what a little bit of distance will do. Meanwhile, second place is T-Mobile at 45.5 megabits per second down and 11 megabits per second up. Meanwhile, we got AT&T at 42.4 megabits per second down and 13.2 megabits per second up. So pretty good cellular at this place. So I would hang on to the computer and get your work done so you can go play. All right, we'll talk to you next week.